Hello out there. A long time no see, twitch.tv. I am here to do some painting tonight. I'm just going to chill, just going to relax. I might secretly join in on Goose Goose Duck later. I don't know. For like a round or two. We'll see. Maybe when I'm like wrapping up, if they're still going. Pop in for a little hello before I go to bed. It's already pretty late. I was super stalling before I started. I'm not going to lie. I was like, what was I even doing? Peeling the paint off the palette. Which, I mean, it's nice to have the palette clean so I can properly mix the colors, know when they're drying out a little bit better, but it was a stalling moment for sure. But yeah, I'm here. I'm over here. I took a shower, so my hair is a little floppy today. But I hope y'all are doing well. It's been, I think, 2 weeks. 2 weeks since I was on last, so it's been a minute. I wish I could say I'd been up to a lot. I haven't been up to that much. My husband's moving salon spaces, so I've been kind of helping him with that on days off, and that's what I did last weekend, so I didn't really have a chance to stay up late last Saturday night. I was also just really tired for whatever reason, so I didn't stay up late. But what I'm doing with this painting first is I want to do this treetop in like a light wispy blue, and then I'll probably try to do this one like these other little tree puffs in the similar blue. Maybe. So I think I'm actually going to be painting a lot upside down tonight, especially for this first part, because it's just the tree's just too far away for me to reach it properly. The other way. And this way gives me like primo access. And I've got all my lines defined, so it's like no big deal. No big deal at all. So yeah, I'm going to be going mostly no cam here, so I'll just be chilling, listening to the music and getting in the zone over here. But I hope y'all have had a good 2 weeks. I hope your April's been moving along swimmingly. Mine has been chugging right along. I need my lap towel. I don't know where I put that. It's been so long. Oh, there it is. Buried on some desk clutter. Oh, I did send out a bunch of these little guys. Little Gap Earth pens. That was a project from this month. Been sending those out the past 2 weeks. It's been cute, fun. Keeping me busy. Yeah, let's make this blue, I guess. So I have my blue and my teal. Blue, teal, purple, hot pink, and then a big puddle of white. So I think really I just want the blue and the white. So I'm not even gonna... Here, I guess I should move my mic where I'm actually talking. I gotta get myself in on this area too. So I'm just getting like a really tiny... You can see like a tiny dab on the end of my palette knife. I'm gonna work it in pretty small increments and very gently. Because blue can be pretty severe, you know? Try not to get a lot of the white into the blue, but it's just gonna happen, I guess. Ooh, getting those scrapey palette noises. We're listening to relaxing GameCube music tonight. It's kind of a soothing blue, but it needs to go deeper. We're going further. I might dab just a hair of purple in there once I get it to kind of the depth of blue that I want. Also, the sky has been more saturated, so I'm trying to temper my impulse to go too saturated. Even though it's a pastel, it still can be too colorful. Like, this is actually pretty nice. It always starts off really rich, but then kind of dulls out. These colors also, I need to stop because these colors actually dry dark as well. Because they're matte, so they have a duller, flatter, darker appearance in general when they dry. So this is actually probably fine. So I'm just gonna take a hair of this red violet. Maybe a little more than that. It seems good. Feels kind of right. I might as well just use the blue. And what I can do if I want to lighten this, I'll just portion this out a bit to make a lighter version of it and add white to it. Which I think I want to do for the little clouds that'll be peering through this tree. This is a lot of paint, so I gotta find a way to like use it in a couple ways. So shading it out to variants of itself is the best way for me to feel like I didn't waste it. Because that's a good chunk. It needs a little more purple. Yeah, alright, that's good. This has also got to be enough for me to do like a couple of trees. Which I think it is. kind of a gray blue. It's turning maybe a little darker than I thought it would be. It did go pretty dark. It's actually kind of comparable to the rainbow, which I don't really want. The purple of the rainbow is a little heavy. So I think I actually need to portion this out and lighten it in other wells. Yeah, it's looking a lot darker, especially I'm trying to not look at it at an angle. When I look at it head on, it's a little darker. So let's get more white on here. There's also a lot of glare on it right now because it's wet. It's not as light as it's looking on camera. Definitely not. All right. We got more white ready to go. Oh wait, actually before I do that, I'm being lazy and pouring out of the container, which is making it real flaky when I open it. Because I don't want to have to portion it out with the knife. Yeah. When I have white back on the palette, that looks really dark. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of it and work it into the white. Yeah, God, why did I let that get so dark? It didn't look that dark, and then all of a sudden it was. Go in with a little more. I'm trying not to overload it again. It's a pretty color, it's too dark. I want something that's kind of like bouncing off of the pink sky a little bit. A little more of the blue. I think that ought to do it, honestly. It's so gray when it's light, though. Sorry, I'm like barely doing it on camera. That's the old. This is the new. It just looks barely blue to me. And take a hair of teal. That's good. Just needs a little more. Just needed a little more of a push. But now that's like visibly blue again, so I'm happy with that. I'm gonna roll with it. It just seems so faint. I'm used to really trying, like, pushing myself into vivid colors, bright, vivid, saturated things. This one's just been different, you know? That looks white. But it's not. I got through so many napkins now. Mixing paint is kind of wasteful on paper products, but you kind of need them. Yeah, that's much brighter than the purple of the... So yeah, the tone of the blue that I made was matching the depth of this purple, which is too dark. This is kind of like a half strength. It's just not quite as intense. So I'm ready to go now. And what I'll do is just tint out the cloud variants on this darker blue. I'll just keep adding pools of white and then adding that in to get a variant of what I already have in this light pale blue. And I can blend in some of the darker blue to give myself some deeper values around like shadowy parts. So it still has its utility in this particular area, which is nice. Ooh, it's a good color. I know I'm gonna have to do 2 coats, which kind of bums me out. I'd really love to cover the pencil in one, but that might be a little wishful thinking. Yeah. Doubtful. The color is good, though. The color I'm happy with. The lighter blue, I'd put like a tinge more of the teal in it, which to me gives like a truer reading blue. I don't know, I kind of like the idea of a touch of like a lavender blue, but it's not gonna look like I'm painting very much, probably, because this color is so faint. I mean, it's visible, but it's not like a wow moment. Originally I was thinking kind of like a Howie, really bright, teal, aqua kind of pastel. But did not go with that. I kind of thought something a little less green would mesh and feel a little bit better with the pink. Got some nice GameCube music. I'm in it tonight. It's gonna be a good one. Gonna get a lot done. I haven't touched this painting since the last time I streamed, which was like 2 weeks ago, so I've had a bit of an itchy finger wanting to sit down and do it. I really should get over not painting when I'm not streaming and just treat the whole process a little more organically, but I like streaming it, you know? It's just nice to think that I can catalog the whole process to view at a later date, or for someone to stumble upon, or for me to make a time lapse, or, you know, fun stuff like that. Hey, Alex. Oh, I haven't even opened Discord today. Oh my god. Classic me. I'm glad to see you. I haven't been on, I looked at my last stream and it was like 14 days ago. I was like, oh my god. It's really been that long. I've been a slacker, at least in my Twitch life, not so much in real life. I've been helping my husband, like, clean up the salon space that he's moving to. Painting it. Doing shit like that in the past couple weeks. Hey, Alt. This is looking good, thank you. I was thinking what color should these trees be, and I've gone with this like really pastel gray blue moment. And I like it. So I'm rolling with it. But I hope y'all have had a good April. I mean, I guess it's been like a minute. Oh, I don't know if you saw. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen the thread. But these little guys, they are real. Oh, hold on. They're real. April did fly by. They're real. They exist. I ordered them. I made little cards for them. They're official. If you want one, I'll send you one. If you can throw me some bucks for it, that's great. If not, it's fine. I already sold enough to hit my break even on them, so now I don't feel like any kind of stress about it. But basically, to ship it, and the cost of it's like $9. Shipping's like $5 to ship a little 4x6 padded envelope. Which I've never done anything like shipping a bunch of things. But I did it for this. And yeah, shipping's expensive. Much more expensive outside of the US. Like, shocking, but I posted a thread about it. It's out there. But they're cute. I made a run of 100. I've sold like 60 of them. That's honestly what I've been up to the past 2 weeks, aside from helping my husband. Doing that. Mailing all those out and like getting them ready to ship, making cute little notes to go with each one. That's what I was up to in April, honestly. Isn't he a cutie? Alex, I'll send you one. If you want me to. Hit me up on Discord with an address or something, I'll ship it to you. It's no problem. He's precious. This is like my copy with the little card. That's why it has black boxes. They actually sent me a little more than 100, so I had like a couple extra. And I am a very prompt shipper, let me tell you. There's people that were getting them in like 48 hours. Yeah, I like this color. It's looking kind of splotchy a little bit, this blue. Oh, I need a variant for inside of the rainbow area too. There's like a lot of different sections inside of this tree that are gonna need like variations of the blue. Maybe one day I'll break away from my kind of like drawn color blocked. I wish I could just do all this without having to plan it first, but I can't. Mentally, I don't think I'd be able to picture this much without having it painstakingly detailed out and planned. What I need is, oh, wait, wrong cup. I almost put my paintbrush in my paintbrush cup. It's fine. I thought about joining the old crew for a little bit of Goose Goose Duck later, but I'll have to see how I feel after I paint for a little bit. I get really tired around 1 a.m. even if I like got my extra hour of sleep on Saturday morning. Staying up after 1 a.m. these days is real tough. And I started kind of late tonight. Oh, when does the next set of Mario Kart DLC come out? Have they announced that yet? I was wondering that today at work. I haven't looked it up. They probably haven't announced it. Hello. Knives. Hi. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. Probably in a couple months, I'd guess. June or July. Yeah, that sounds about right. Welcome in, y'all. Hi. I'm painting tonight, Knives. How are you? How was DBD and 7 Days to Die? I know that's what you were up to. Did you go back to DBD? I haven't played DBD in like 2 weeks. Well, maybe not quite. I've been... I misspelled your name. Oh my god. I'm not that tired yet, I swear. You went back to Dead by Daylight. How'd it go? Welcome in. I'm painting upside down tonight because I gotta work on this tree and it's just easier to reach if it's upside down. I'm sure it was many lovely games. DVD, oh, it's always a blast. internet discourse around that game is just so funny. Also, hold on. I'll give a little wave. Hi, I took a shower, so I've got bangs today. Hi. I'm chilling over here just painting. I'm just painting. I feel pretty good. Gotta help my husband do salon stuff tomorrow and go to the dentist on Monday. I actually have Monday off this upcoming week, so I might stream a little bit on Sunday night. Potentially. Also, I have a lot. It's by Sunday night, I mean tomorrow. But I'm doing a lot of like setting up of the salon with my husband tomorrow. I don't know how physical that's gonna be. We did the painting last weekend, so I'm pretty sure that was the more physical part. I was so butch. You wouldn't believe. Honestly, I mean, I never really did much painting. I'd help my mom paint when I was like a teenager. It's not like I cared that much, but Benmore paints are really good. I know I work at a Benmore store now, but like it actually is a really nice paint to use. It made the job pretty easy. And it was just like the basic Benmore. Actually, I mean, it was a lot of work for someone who doesn't do a lot of stuff like that. But it was worth it. It was gratifying, at least. I mean, I guess the clouds don't need to be visible through the tree, but like, why not add that? That's how I feel. Why not give everything this kind of like thin, transparent kind of feel, you know? Wispy, dreamy. Just want it to feel kind of ethereal, I guess. But also still like light and playful. But also as someone who paints in large areas of kind of like flat color, how do I make that work? And like creating a transparent effect with paint. It's a lot of layering and it's a lot of patience because you have to, I don't know, I'm not very good at it. Like to make something look glassy is a lot. Oh wait, I did the blue into the rainbow area and didn't even realize. Didn't even stop myself. It's just a little bit though, so it's fine. Ooh, this is a good one. Fountain of Dreams. You know, I was kind of like, I'm gonna get this new Kirby game, and then I just didn't. I kind of fell out of video games the past like month-ish too. I have been slowly arranging buildings on my Animal Crossing island though. I actually got most of the buildings in the place I want them to go with a general kind of town layout. But I'm still working out specifics, you know? But I have general placements. People were hating enough on the Kirby game that you nod out. I just, you know, I mean, Kirby's a great game, but it's not something that I'm like super engaged with. You know, it's like a Yoshi game. Not a bad game. It's just not, I don't know. Like I bought Yoshi's Crafted World, or whichever one that was, on Wii U, but I just didn't get the Switch one. And I kind of feel the same way about Kirby. Like, it looks cute, but I don't know. Hey, Scramp. A lot of Civ 6 lately. Oh, shit. Metroid Dread was fun. I enjoyed Metroid Dread a lot. I did have a really good time with that game. I was deep in it too. Like the week or no, it was probably like a couple weeks it took me to play it. 2 or 3 weeks, but I was kind of like slow burning it. Dread was great. Like a lot of people got annoyed with the I already forgot what the name of the bots are that stalk you. But those parts were kind of annoying at first, and then they're just like, you get the rhythm of them. Once you get the rhythm of them down, it's like not intimidating really. It was a game that felt really good to play, which I think is important. The Emmys, yeah, Emmy. How you doing, Scram? It's been a minute. This is my first stream in 2 weeks. And I'm here, finally, gonna paint these treetops. I got this guy, who's the big one, small little guy here, small one here, small one here. Relatively, that's like the next biggest one, and then this teeny little tiny baby there. So there's a few floating around here. But yeah, I recommend Dread. It just was a game that felt good. Like sometimes these days with 2D platformers, I just find them a little clunky, but it didn't feel that way to me. I gotta do this side of the painting, so y'all aren't gonna be seeing much for the next 5 minutes or so. Sorry. But yeah, I've kind of been dabbling. I did go to a treasure island as well. I spent like a night going to an Animal Crossing treasure island, to Jeffy's Animal Crossing treasure island for the update, and getting all the update items in all the colors. I know most of them are just customizable to all the colors, but I went ahead and just like cataloged them all so I know what's there. Got all the DIYs, and yeah, ready to go. So far, I like the colors of this. The rainbow did come out a bit dark, but I'm rolling with it because I'm going to actually layer something over that darker purple, probably, most likely. That's just going to be like the base layer that gets an extra smattering of detail over it. Whatever that is, I'm not sure yet. I'll figure it out as I go. I think the thing that with Dread that got me the most were those like mini boss fights that weren't the Emmys. Those got kind of grating to me to some small degree. I wish they had done that update earlier too. Because I had just finished my town in like May, and then the update released what, like less than 6 months later? So I was like, oh my god, I just don't have the energy to get all this stuff and completely reconceptualize all these interiors and the exterior and the layout. It's like a lot. But a lot of the items that were introduced would really lend themselves to the aesthetic of my town, so it feels like now my town's incomplete again, which sucks. That's how they get you, I guess. But that's also me. I never finished Skyward Sword. I think I got what, like a dungeon and a half in. I streamed it, but I was like, not committed. So my play every Zelda game and beat it on stream task remains unfinished. Also, the DS and 3DS Zeldas I didn't play on stream, which I would love to do. I really wish they would give us that on Nintendo Switch Online. I know that's a big ask, but I think it's doable. But they haven't even phased out the 3DS yet, so there's no way that's even on their horizon at all. That'd be like 2 generations away from the Switch before that shit happens. Before they merge that onto their main. Maybe not, though. Since they're discontinuing production of them. Or they already have, I can't remember. Skyward Sword's what you'll start after Dread. It was fun, I just couldn't gain traction with it. If you get back into Skyward Sword, you'll be so hyped. I'd love to play Phantom Hourglass. I started that one a long time ago. I forget how I played it. It was on my DS. I don't think it was. Maybe it was. But I don't know why I wouldn't still have the game, is the thing. If I had played it on my 3DS or DS, I would probably still have the game. Those are just Zelda games that I inexplicably skipped over, even though I had a DS and a 3DS. I don't know why. There's probably a 3DS emulator out there, but it probably does not run great on Mac. Would be my guess. It's probably full of jank. The sky seems so vivid. Up against this blue especially. Why did I do that? It's still wet. Just want a little more dark definition on this edge. These paints are messing with me too because they shift kind of significantly once they start to dry. So I'm like, yeah, that blend looks good. And then when it dries, I'm like, actually, that's messy. Like something that looks good when I did it wet may not look great when it dries. I need to get the side real quick over here. There's just a teeny tiny little bit. The bottom of this painting is gonna be something else for me. There's nice large areas of empty space though. It's just mostly on the bottom of the canvas. And the rest of it's jam-packed with detail. And I did it to myself. Oh wait, that's fine. There's supposed to be a cloud there, but I can put that back in. But yeah, I was like brainstorming a little bit on my town when I was like moving things around the other day. I was like, I really want like a nice convenience store, like supermarket that I could walk into. I mean, I have the little gas station, which I was having trouble finding a nice place to reincorporate that into the new layout. I don't know if I can. Maybe I can. Just had it in a nice like central place before so people could find it pretty easily, but I think I'd have to put it way, if you know Indigo, it would be over by like the laundromat in the Eastern Beach. That's like a touristy beach. Where I had the gallery is where I would have to put the new little like convenience store. I honestly didn't play much of the DLC either. I really didn't. I played maybe like 5 to 10 hours of it. I've mostly just moved buildings around and figured out like bridge and staircase placements so far. Very like still very like skeletal in terms of like more the civic planning stages. We're still there. But I grouped like the museum with the art school and the community center. I put all those in like a little kind of campus. I was gonna make a little like campus area with that, with like a little garden and a, you know, thing going on over there. And then behind that, that would be basically where, similar to the area where it was before, where I had the cranny. Except the cranny's now like right by the airport, along with Abel's. Like as soon as you get off the pier. And then the street along the bottom beach is like Main Street. I'll pop on and show it a little bit on stream, I guess. Maybe when I get to a good like breaking point on this. Yeah, these blues are playing really nicely with this pink sky. I'm loving it. Yeah, it's like I could sit here and verbally describe what I've done, and you'd be like, what? And then I could just show it and be like, yeah, okay. I gotta make this look a little more intentionally painterly, I think, because it just looks streaky. Oh my god. Put my arm in wet paint. Oops. It's salvageable. But I do need to be careful. Let's see, that was like a purple black. The camera's not picking it up a lot, but I kind of got some paint in my dark area here. Easily fixable, I think. We got our purple, so I'll just dab that over it, and then dab a little bit of the black in with the purple. And then just kind of thin it out, water over it. No problem. I mean, kind of a problem, but not a big problem. Like a record scratch moment. But a little bit of black kind of mixed with this blue and purple seems to just make it dissipate. So, and then when it dries, it should go quite dark. Just a little oopsie. Yep. Fixed. Yeah, that one, I mean, it kind of looked like it could be nighttime stars, but not really. That was definitely a just paint over it real quick moment. I guess a good thing about using the colors more out of the tube or whatever is that it's pretty easy to just touch up and fix things if you make little mistakes. This song is a little loud for me. I need to get back to painting this tree. I got super distracted there from the panic. Oh my god. Yeah, so like this wet earlier, 5 minutes ago, was like, fine. That looked properly blended. I come back and I'm like, oh. But I should kind of just roll with that more uneven dappled effect and just work with it instead of against it. Oh, thank God that I did not like that song. It was too shrill. Sorry, Fire Emblem. It's a no from me. I'm gonna have to do all these trees tonight because I made this color and now I have to use it. I guess I could match it later at another point in time, but it wouldn't be that easy. I've been thinking of what color I should make the pagoda. And I honestly don't really know. I don't really have an answer yet. I keep wanting to push it in like this pink, purple, red direction. But I also originally wanted a more cool, like blue, purple, green when I started. So I'm trying to like constantly reel myself in. Thousand Year Door lives rent-free in your head. It's a great game. One that I'd love to replay, Nintendo. Why do they hate us playing their games again? Especially GameCube ones. It's just inexplicable at this point. Maybe they're just afraid that they don't hold up as well as they do in people's nostalgia-driven minds. And that even second gen 3D games still had lots of control and graphical issues. But Paper Mario Thousand Year Door looked fucking great. Still looks great. God, imagine that game like upscaled. Even if they just did something like they do with like Chrono Cross, just smooth things out, clean it up a little bit, and charge me for that, please. They just want to make a bunch of collection reissues. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Nintendo's just, from my point of view, and I don't really know if there's like actual video game hobbyist discussion on this. I'm sure there is all across corners of the internet, but like something about GameCube games, Nintendo just is like consistently dropped the ball on. Like generally speaking, so many games from that generation have just been very neglected, not revisited, not discussed. Like Super Monkey Ball is kind of an anomaly, and that was more like Sega, really, right? I mean, but yeah, you're probably right. And I think, I don't know. I mean, I didn't have a ton of GameCube games, and it generally was a flop for them. Yeah, like I remember GameCube was just not a big deal when it was out. I was a GameCube kid, but no one really gave a shit about GameCube. Except for Nintendo freaks like myself. It was all about PlayStation 2. And I guess that was the original Xbox generation, right? PlayStation 2 and Xbox. So, you know, GameCube was kind of, or was Xbox might have been Wii. I don't remember. I love the novelty of the mini discs. I thought they were so fucking cute. I loved them. I ate that shit up. And I always thought the games ran smooth and felt great. And I feel like that feeling with me started in the GameCube era. Because like my friend had a PS2 and it was great, but like, I don't know. Loading times on PS2 games just seem to be very difficult to deal with at times. I also never owned a PS2 and mostly like played on his and watched him play, you know, as a teen. I mean, he also had a GameCube too, but he owned the copy of Melee that we wore out. I actually never owned Melee, even though I played the shit out of it. Because he owned it. And he'd bring it over like every day, or, you know. We were Melee heads. He only had a GameCube and Nintendo 64 and Game Boy Advance. I grew up with a first generation NES and a Super Nintendo. My mom, honestly, I'm surprised she got the amount of video game systems that she did. It's probably ridiculous, the amount of debt it put her in, having to buy all that bullshit in the 90s and 2000s. Well, actually, I think I bought the GameCube. She bought me the GameCube, but I ended up buying a lot of games for it because of my, like, teenage job. Working weekends, washing dishes at the pizza place. So I could buy games and pot. She probably did. I remember going to like a GameCube, or no, that was a Sega Dreamcast, excuse me. Never mind. I was gonna say I remember going to like a GameCube event in a Toys R Us parking lot, but it was actually a Sega Dreamcast event in a Toys R Us parking lot. So excuse me. But yeah, if she didn't buy it first day, it would have been relatively early on. I don't know exactly. I had a silver GameCube. I did not have classic purple. Current one silver, bought on eBay. 71-year-old one bit the dust. My friend's copy of Melee was taken in and out of his GameCube so much the little center of the disc that clicked in like started to shatter. It couldn't play it anymore. Like, oh, whoops. There's a fucking bug. Go away. There's a gnat on my painting. Get out of here. Oh, he's like stuck. Oh, squished and stuck. He's not in the paint. But it did cost him everything. I'm sorry, bug. I don't like the blending I did on the side. It's just not looking good to me. Looks too like uniform and even or something. Just want to rough it up. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna roll. I like that color. I think this color really works well with the pink, especially. Feels more blue up against the pink. Which is good. Because it can be blue without having to be heavy blue. Getting a lot of blue value. Like when you look at it separately by itself, you know, look at it up there in that corner. Not near the pink. That's white. That looks white. But when you put it here, blue. I've been learning like a lot about how color affects itself at my job. So I've been kind of using a little bit of that knowledge in this to make the colors like enrich each other, I guess. Your parents rented Luigi's Mansion for your brother and I the day they gifted us the GameCube. Aw. I think what was the first game that I got for the GameCube? Was it Sunshine? I guess it probably was, which means it was probably... I wonder, let me see if the silver one launched with the GameCube on like launch day. Silver GameCube on launch. I don't know if that's gonna... Launch edition. Oh, GameCube was only $200 when it launched. It's pretty good. Yeah, launch edition silver. So I think maybe it was a launch one. GameCube game launch lineup. GameCube launch titles. There was no way it was just 3 games. Did it really? It's almost 20 years since its launch. Didn't release in Europe or Australia until May 2002. Oh, 8 months ago, so that would have been in 2001 in America and Japan probably. American GameCube launch games. American GameCube launch was, it was in November of 2002. All-Star Baseball, Batman Vengeance, Crazy Taxi, Dave Mirra, Freestyle BMX, Disney Tarzan, Sign of the Times, Madden NFL 2002, some other sports crap, Star Wars Rogue Squadron, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. That was a good game. At least for its time. Probably sucks now, but I played the hell out of that. When did Sunshine come out? In Japan, it only launched with Luigi's Mansion, Monkey Ball, and Wave Race Blue Storm. That's weird. Didn't launch with a Mario or Zelda. I guess Luigi's Mansion. is a roundabout Mario title. Alright, I'm gonna turn the painting so I can do these tiny trees on the bottom half. Hopefully I have enough to do like a quick second coat over that big one. $200. I feel like that's a pretty good price, but I don't know. See if I can do this tree a little bit faster. It's a lot smaller, so hopefully I can kind of do it in one quick succession here. Try not to get too bogged down with perfect lining, as I typically do. Alright, let's quickly blend in the light. Pretty. Yeah, and yeah, Zelda got kind of done dirty a little bit. It's like they had the year of Mario, but Zelda's never been a huge deal, or as big of a deal outside the US, really, until like Breath of the Wild, right? Like, I don't think Zelda's performed the way it has in the US and like Japan. I think Breath of the Wild changed that a little bit, but not completely, you know? It's a big deal in America. Maybe, does it sell well in Europe? Yeah, I didn't think it was as big in Japan as it is here. Medieval theming just doesn't do much for Japan. Can't blame them. Yeah, the fantasy setting. Yeah. Princesses and swords and castles. top tree, the color's good, but my painting of it is not. I don't think I'm gonna have enough of this blue to get done what I need to get done tonight, but I think that's okay. I can get an approximation of it for a second coat like another night. Because I doubt I'll be able to do 2 coats tonight. I don't think that's... I can already tell that's gonna be pushing it. Not my tired ass. I wish there was like a way for me to consistently stay up but also get enough sleep. Because I miss being like having the time and energy to stay up late and do my own thing for a little bit, but it's just been so hard to do. Those unemployment months truly were a gift. It's so funny that in retrospect, leaving my previous job was like top 10, one in the top 10 best things that's happened in my life. It's just funny to think like that. So weird. They're big on JRPGs though, or just RPGs in general, but not fantasy themed ones. I mean, like Fire Emblem is sort of fantasy themed. It just hits a different note than something like Zelda though. Honestly, I've never been that into Fire Emblem games. So I honestly could not speak on giving an informed opinion on really any Fire Emblem game. I had Path of Radiance for GameCube, but that's because my friend let me borrow it and I played it for a short period and was like, eh. This isn't Final Fantasy Tactics. Animal Crossing's huge over there in Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I'm gonna have to cough. Let me mute for a moment. Okay, I think I'm fine. Ooh. I'm all over my mic. Touching all up on it. This painting is gonna be... I will be... At this point, I'll be shocked if I finish this painting by the end of the year. And like, looking at this, you're like, what? Really? A year? But considering I didn't touch it for... How many weeks was that? 2 weeks? A year's looking about right. Well... No, hopefully not a whole year. When did I start this? I'd have to look at other streams to see when I actually started it. Probably in like February. I don't know. Wonder if we get Twilight Princess and Wind Waker ports to hold us off. No, we don't. Nintendo does not care. We get Splatoon 3. That's what we get. And that's it, and we better like it. Whatever bare bones content we get in the base Splatoon 3 before they start releasing stages weeks apart or whatever. Like they did with the Splatoon 2. Like stage and weapon and all that bullshit roll out. But yeah, all we get this year is Splatoon 3. Sorry about it. It's like, no, fervor's not drummed up enough for this to be dropped yet. You're going to need to post about it and talk about it online incessantly for at least 3 more years before we'll even entertain the notion. Try 2025. Then come back to us. Very that. Sometimes Nintendo, I think, is the biggest obstacle to, you know, I don't know. Maybe they know better and they know that people just don't give a shit about GameCube games in general, and that's why they don't release them. Or re-release them, or whatever. Maybe they know something we don't. They probably do. I mean, they have... God, look how splotchy it is up here. Yikes. This color is not drying well in terms of bridge. It's looking very uneven. It's gonna need at least another coat. God, I hope it doesn't need 3. Like, it was okay with the pink because it's the sky, so there's, you know, it's okay if it doesn't look like this perfect, even, smooth thing. This I definitely did 2 coats on. The clouds I didn't. The sky I think I did. Well, no, the sky was so dark. The other stuff just hasn't looked as bad with 1 coat. But this just looks edgy and thin and good. It looks really pretty down here, though. This color's... I mean, obviously there's a lot of other colors that need to be filled in around it, but... I was thinking these like shrubs, the shrub line would be like a light teal, like this teal, which looks really deep on camera. It's not quite that deep in person. Let me see if I can get it closer and lighten it. Yeah, see, like, get it closer, it's more teal looking. You know, like a teal like that, but pastel. They get mad when people emulate their games, but they don't make them available to play anywhere. It's true. Excuse me. I need just a little more white to mess around with. I'm gonna fill this upper area of this tree in with a slightly lighter variant of this blue. Yet another lighter variation on it. This guy's reminding me of my dream suite in my home. It is, yeah. It is kind of like, I forget how you say it. Etoile? Etule? I don't fucking know. Butchered. Consider it butchered. Jade, my husband, would correct me if he were in the room and saw the spelling. I'm going for like Pastel Candyland for sure. Alright, so instead of going into my lighter variant, which I need more of, I'm just going to take a little bit of this dark and work it into this white puddle. And just one little dab, I think, will get us to similar, but maybe a little lighter. And it's actually not much different. I think I added too much blue right off the bat. It's a little lighter. I think what I'm going to do is actually add a little bit of the hot pink to it. Give it this reddish pinkish. Okay, but that's, oh, damn, this pink is strong though. That's a pretty color. But it ceases to be blue. Can I use this on anything else? Because it's pretty. Sorry, I'm not showing the color, but it's, I put a hair of fluorescent pink in it, and it just turned to like a lavender, like instantly. Which is pretty, but not what I'm looking for. Let's try this again. This is why I bought like 4 of these tubs of white. Knew I was gonna need it. Is this save room music? It is. I'm sure you can hear some nice crinkling of the napkin. Let's try this again. Can you hear the rubbing of the... I'm sure you can hear the rubbing of the palette knife as I blend the colors together. I have my headphones in, so I honestly can't hear that much. But yeah, this Resident Evil save room music, it's always been a hit for me. Alright, I think that's good before I blow this and accidentally make it too dark as well. Okay, that's what we got. We got this pale white going on here. All right. I might take like a 5-minute break here in a few moments, because I think I'll probably go till like 2:30. We'll see. But let's go ahead and just do the top portion of this tree. I put a teeny bit of my accidental lavender into this, just to give it like a bit of a purple edge. I think what I'll do is use that purple color for the areas that interact with the rainbow. This has gotta dry darker than it looks. Oh, I dropped my... Where did I put it? My lapkin, where are you? Weird. Oh, it's right in front of my face. Never mind. It was on my side table. Maybe I should mix in a little bit of my darker blue with this. It's seeming so dark. Or so light, rather. I'm also doing this underpainting with a slightly bigger brush than I would normally use for most of it. Which I think is helping this go slightly faster for me. Like the fact that I actually got to this other tree in the same night. Wow. Progress. I mean, and that's like part sarcasm, but also part truth. Great thing about this color is it feels very solid going on. Somehow a color with more white and less color goes on looking more solid. Than basically the exact same thing with just more color in it. More blue. This color is basically gray. Like, it's such a small amount of blue, it just reads as gray. All right. Keep feeling ever since I did the mess up earlier, I've been like super paranoid about my arm being in wet paint. A natural reaction. Oh, there's like a bristle. Come off. There, we got it. Alright, that feels very good. I think what I'm going to do is take a 5-minute break. I'm going to cover this paint with like a wet paper towel and let it kind of wet for a moment. while I'm gone. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna take a quick stretch, bathroom, etc. break. So yeah, hang tight if you want. I'll be back in a few minutes. I suggest you take a quick stretch, get a refill, do all that good stretchy, breaky stuff, and I'll be back with you in a few moments. BRB. Oh, this song's kind of a bop. Oh, Pool Parrot. Damn. They slipped a jam like this onto a game, a pool game. All right. Tell me more. That was so good. I want to hear that one again. I want to hear that. I'm going to hear that again. Let's go back to Pool Paradise. And that's sick. Background music 01. Pool Paradise, GameCube. Just in case you want to know. That's a good one, y'all. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm a nerd. this tree without any like other, like the trunk being not filled in, it looks like a wisp of smoke, which I wanted it to look wispy, so I should really kind of be okay with this. It does still look very washy, but I'm still digging the color. This is also this dried. The camera's really picking up on the difference between like this blue and this one, but when me looking at them from this angle below it, oh well, yeah, it looks pretty similar. Damn, I need to add this to like a favorite. I'm gonna look that up real quick. GameCube Pool Paradise BGM 01. This reminds me a lot of like Air, Moon Safari type shit. I'm not seeing a video of individual tracks from Pool Paradise. Alas, that is not on YouTube. There's the whole soundtrack, but not like individual tracks. Oh well. Mental note. All right. Actually, let me take a sip of water real quick. Yeah, I think this pinkish variant being the rainbow color will be nice. So I'm going to do that. So I need to flip it. I almost feel like the cloud color within the oh shit. It was just a brush cup, so it's not actually a big deal. I kind of want the clouds to be like a very pale green inside the tree. Not like minty, but not like teal. I don't want it to be too blue. This brush cup's it's just like a red Solo cup, so it falls over easy. Very uneven support. Alright, that wet paper towel just kept this wet enough to continue on. All right, here's hoping I like this because I'm doing it right now. Hmm. I could always go over this with like a pale blue, and then it'll just have like a undertone of pink if I don't do multiple coats and fully cover it. This YouTube playlist maker's getting in some GameCube deep cuts. Honestly, music is the most underrated aspect of most video games. It's like movie soundtracks. It's rare it gets recognized for how good it is. Like this is just on some Rayman game. Who the fuck's ever gonna care about that unless they've played it? No one. But it's pretty. There's just so many out there that I don't even know about. And I may never learn about. Honestly, out of all media, like TV shows, books, I don't know if I'd consider visual art. I guess it is media, but I just enjoy music so much. There's something about music that I think affects you on like a deeper level than something like a movie. At least for me. I don't know, music's always a talent I've been very impressed by as well. Someone who can like make music, read music, and kind of understand music on a deeper level. I don't know. It's just great. Cape Claw Gas puzzle theme. We're gonna have to listen to that again. Hit me with the YouTube link and I'll play it right now. We'll pause this bad boy. It's just, music's just so enriching to like mental states. I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, this purple might be too much. Oh, there's an hour of it. Yeah, I'll click it in a second. Let me finish this little shape. This is another Star Fox Adventures track, for the record. Oh shit, Waterworld, we'll listen to that? Yeah. We'll get those in here. We got time for it. Yeah, I don't know if this, I think I'm gonna have to go over this pink with the blue so that it's just kind of not as pink, but there's still a hint of it popping through there. It's funny because it's actually purple, but it looks pink in comparison to the blue. And with this purple, it also is pulling more purple, like a lavender. I said lavender earlier, but I'm waffling. Anyway, here, I'll pause this and we'll start on some Star Fox Cape Claw gas puzzle, and then we'll go to Waterworld. Please don't do an ad. It's gonna do an ad. It's fine. I muted the ad in time. Alright, let's just pause. This is a good track too, man. There's a lot of good GameCube tracks. They're sneaky like that. Okay. I'll go ahead and open the other one and like pause it up, get through any ad here. Oh. Oh yeah, I remember that Waterworld track. It is great. I was trying to figure out before I started stream what color I want like the tree trunks to be for these trees. And I kind of settled on like an aubergine, like a dark eggplant kind of color. But then I was like, but do I want it to be that dark? The only other dark color that would be in here is like the sky up here, the night sky. I'm like, so I could make like an aubergine and then really white it out, you know? Like add it to a huge puddle of white and just see what I get from it. That probably would look like just a really light brown. Which, I mean, I guess a light brown would not be a bad thing. It could be like the little touch of orange we have in here. Something kind of like a pale orangey, creamy kind of thing. Beigey almost, I guess. Someone posted it on the board a while back. I feel like I've heard that on some YouTube playlists that I have, like SNES. I have like some YouTube playlist of like SNES chill tracks or something, you know? And I feel like that's one of the first songs on it. But with those streaming playlists for video game music, I definitely like. Sometimes I've even played my own music like on my phone and then just had the game music playing on the stream so my whole shit doesn't get muted out. I want this color to work, and I think it could work somewhere else separately, but I don't know what I would use it for yet. Oh, Tallulah's got zoomies. Random. Oh, she was just napping. I guess I woke her up. Ooh. I'm also toying with the idea of doing less like line work on this painting. But that's so hard for me, y'all. I want to go back over all this so bad. Like once I get it filled in with just these like color fields, these blocks, I'm just gonna want to go so much more in on it. I've been thinking if I make this one, I kind of want to like show it somewhere. Like in a gallery somewhere in my town, but I've never done anything like that. So I don't even know how I would approach the situation. It's like, what kind of theme would this even fit in? Oh my god, she's so cute. She's for some reason the groomer like missed our appointment. My husband explained it, but like he went in before her last appointment and was like, can I book like 2 or 3 appointments out so that I have an appointment every week? And they're like, we don't typically book that far out. And then we went the next time and they were like, he wanted to book one for like 4 or 5 weeks out, and they were like, actually there's not one available until like 7 weeks out. He's like, this is why I wanted to book ahead. So she's like on week 5 of 7. Normally she would be getting groomed right now. She's cute, but she's very shaggy, ragamuffin right now. I mean, I think she looks precious, but I guess I could let her in to my area briefly. Hold on. Tallulah. Hey. I'm opening up the gate. Come here. Where are you? There you are. Oh my gosh, so much energy. Oh yeah. Oh. We want sweet treats. Ooh. Okay, come here. Hey, no biting, please. Whoa. Whoa. Hey. Okay, no biting. This is unusual. I'm usually never awake, so she always has these moments when I stay up. Come here. You gotta be nice to me. Whoa. Rude. She's like falling asleep in my arms when I show her these days. She's not gonna do that. Here we are. Hi. Oh god. Oh my god. Tallulah. Babe. Damn. I'm a mess. Don't look at me. Please. Tallulah. Say hi. Okay. Oh my god. She's too squirrely. She's not ready for her close-up. Hey. Hey. Oh, she's gone from 100 back down to 0. We can barely see you. Ooh, a head massage. Oh, that's the stuff. Those are the goods. I think I gave her exactly what she wanted. Her plan worked like a charm. Mwah, mwah. She loves it. Hey. Tallulah. Hi. Hey, I'll put you down. You go run free. Or whatever you need to do. See you later. My area is a bit of a mess from shipping out all those pens and shit. I can't believe I sold 60 of them. 60. I was thinking I should order more than 100, and I'm very glad that I did not. Okay. Back to it, Tallulah. I got things to do. I guess I could do a second coat. Well, actually, these clouds I can do in this white, this like brighter blue. That's not much different. I think I'm gonna switch to the Waterworld track. This one's been going for a minute. It's good. It's great. We went 11 minutes. That's pretty good. Fantastic. All right, where's our Waterworld track here? Let's get it. Yeah. Okay. Let's take me down. Oh, wait. Not that one. Just that one. We don't need to see me. My computer was like looking down at me. Okay, she's out of the area. Let me close it. No access. Oop. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a similar vibe too. Okay, it looks like I'm doing nothing, but I swear I'm actually painting this cloud. Promise. Let me get this little side real quick. Yeah, this is putting me in a zone. I love it. I love it. Sounds like smoking weed and playing SNES with Kevin Costner. I can go there in my mind. Yeah. I agree. Which Kevin Costner, though? I mean, I guess it's Waterworld Kevin Costner, but feels very convertible. It's those ambient synth washes. That really take me there. Love a detuned FM synth patch. Oh, it just feels so good. Alright, I gotta like stop stalling after I do this cloud bit and go back to these small tree bits scattered around the painting while I still have these colors wet and ready to use. I'm procrastinating while the paint is drying in front of me. Bad idea. Love to hear a cover of Halcyon and on in the style of mid-90s video game music. I wish I could play copyrighted music on stream again. I miss it so much. Back when I was like, I don't care if everything gets muted. I wish these matte paints, they're a little thin. I wish they were a little bit like more hardy. They don't have a lot of body to them. They're just like, not watery, but they're just thin. Blue is just, I think, a little more streaky than other colors too. Oh, I'm painting off screen again. Oops. Sorry. Alright, yes, I was about to say this must be getting up towards the end of this little video. It is. That was great as well. Both good choices. Good. Good stuff. I'm gonna have to do outlining and edging on stuff. I won't be able to help myself. Plus, I want to give it that same kind of like rich linear effect that I did in the last one. It's like, I liked the last one, but ultimately I didn't love the colors that I used a bunch. Like, where is it? Here. You know, I mean, it's okay. But it's too... I don't know, something about it's not successful to me. Of course I'm going to be harsh, but... something I think about the perspective feels a little unsatisfying. Makes things feel a little more like sparse and spread out and barren in a way. I think this one I ended up having a better perspective because all the ground is like on the bottom half of the painting. It just feels a little more grounded properly. I don't know how to describe what I'm talking about properly, but it feels more right. Prime, where's Prime? Where is Prime? Where's Metroid Prime? Another horribly neglected subset of the Metroid franchise. Another game where the music is top-notch and a huge selling point. I mean, that is so fucking good, man. It's like I'm jealous of whoever's mind this came out of. We do need some HD reissues of Prime. I want to replay Prime so bad, but I only can do it one way, and that's like not the best way. I bought the Wii U, or was it Wii? I bought whatever one they released on like the digital. I think it was the Wii. Or it required the Wii nunchuck and like Wii controls, and I was like, nope. Did not like it. Did not play it. You were playing Metroid Prime. You're playing the first one though, right? I think this is from the second game, this track. But yeah, I beat the first one. I think I got to the final boss in Echoes and did not beat the final boss. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. I don't think so, but HD reissues of Prime would be a dream. A fever dream. We would be so lucky. Nintendo just doesn't like us like that. I love the first Metroid Prime. I liked it more than Echoes. Echoes is great, but something about that first Prime just felt more lived in. I just remember Echoes feeling a little more sparse because you were like constantly going from like, I remember a lot of it was like dark or something, and you'd have to go from like light bubble to light bubble. Maybe that was a particular area in that game. I haven't ever replayed Echoes, so. But I remember Echoes like just not feeling as lifelike as the original Metroid Prime. Let's get these small trees done before I'm passed the fuck out. I don't think I'm gonna get to the second coat on this blue tree though. It's interesting, this bottom half cut right through the cloud here. It's like visibly darker, but it's the same color, like here and here. I did not alter the color in any way. Interesting. Maybe I just applied it more sparsely at the top or something. Alright, we got this really tiny little cute thing over here first. I should switch to a slightly smaller brush, honestly, for this one. Echoes is a great game. I don't mean to say, like, Echoes is not good, because it's still great. Something about the first Metroid Prime, I guess, was more fresh, you know? Of course, like a sequel. It's gonna have a harder time hitting the notes of the first one better, you know? There's always a more critical eye on a sequel than there is the original of any kind of piece of media or art. Oh, the puppy's waking Jade up by crying. Let me go. Hold on. She probably used the bathroom and wants it cleaned up. She's a prissy missy like that. Hold on a moment. BRB. Sorry for the temporary muting there. I had to take an AirPod out. When I take an AirPod out of my ear, the sound settings on my computer default to AirPods again, and my stream multi-aggregate device that I have set up so that I can pick up desktop noise reverts to AirPods. So that's why it mutes out. The puppy was whining at the door of the bedroom, so I had to go close it. She wants my husband awake to entertain her, because I'm not doing a very good job. But she did not go to the bathroom. Usually, sometimes at night, she'll like whine at the door because she's gone to the bathroom on her pad and wants it cleaned immediately. Because she's like fully potty trained, basically. Like, I'll go here, but it needs to be cleaned up. But she was just whining to whine. Got this first one for $35 on eBay with the manual and original box. In great condition. You're still so happy about that. That's a pretty good deal. Shit. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's the right color. I'll play that in a minute. Let me finish this little tree. You can throw in other requests. I don't mind. I'll probably... I'm thinking like 20, 30 more minutes if I can buckle down here. It's getting kind of late, so... Also, this paint's getting gummy and dry. So we're losing it quick here. Right. What's this? So I was about to say this is Zelda. Lake Hylia, Twilight Princess. All right, let's see what you got. You're gonna get hit with the YouTube ad? My guess is yes. Oh yes, or something. Something's happening there. Oh, here we go. Ooh, this is a good one. A Stone Cold classic. It's great. Thanks, Alex. I might have to go back to that Pool Paradise track one more time tonight, too. in a Metroid mood tonight. Metroid music is great. I do get a bit of a sense that I'm gonna have a struggle recreating this color. I'll probably just have to go over this with a second coat of something that I get close but not quite there. I'm just hoping I have enough paint for these small trees because this lighter color is really drying out at like a rapid rate. We got this. All right. This blue really is making it feel like very Candyland, which is great. How do you feel about another Link to the Past run? I mean, I'm okay with that. If I don't stream this painting, I'll never fucking finish it, you know? So I'm in like paint mode in terms of streaming. But I mean, obviously I'm still gonna mix in some games here and there. I just wish I had more time to stream and stay up. But yeah, I was enjoying those Link to the Past, like that return to Link to the Past that I had those couple weeks. It was great. It was fun. I think I still did not get my best time, but I did beat it like in a decent amount of time. Ooh, this light color. I just need a little bit more. Don't run out yet. Please. I just wish I had more time to like do streaming a couple nights a week, but usually I'm just so ready to relax on the couch and chill when I get home that I just don't even think about it until like 8. And then sometimes at 8, I'm barely awake. I'm like passing out on the couch. Can barely make it to 9 o'clock. Some nights I'm okay. Yeah, it's just my sleep. It's consistently before like 11:30 most nights, but also I some nights I'm falling asleep at like 8:30, like not making it to 9 o'clock. All right, this is it. Just gonna have to make this shit work over here. I'm getting this one on the edge. There's actually a decent amount of space of it on the edge as well. Like here. So I don't know. Honestly, I'm just lucky I'm able to do it 1 to 2 nights a week, you know? These days. Oh, hey, Jamie. Yo, what's up? I appreciate it. I feel like the art is the thing that actually is the most interesting thing about me streaming. Like, games are great, but, you know, there is a small niche for people who want to watch art occasionally on Twitch. And I'm happy to do it because it's what I want to do most of the time. At least, unless I'm not obsessed with a game. Good night, Alex. Thanks for being here. I'll see you another night. I am somewhat likely to stream tomorrow night since I have Monday off. I have to go to the dentist on Monday at like 10 a.m., but that means I can still stay up like kind of late. So I might be around. I have a lot of stuff to do with my husband tomorrow. So I guess it really depends how much energy I have when it gets to be the evening. But I hope I see you again. If I don't catch you tomorrow, maybe next Saturday if you're around. Get some good rest, and I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out and giving me some good recommendations for music. Always a good request evening when we do it. Sleep tight. Honestly, I think I'm getting close to my stopping point too, because I don't have it in me to do a second coat on these trees tonight. Like, for sure. And once I finish this tree, I'm basically done. So we're getting pretty close. I might just have to, like... I don't want to use more white for like a square inch of paint surface. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I don't have enough paint for this color. I was so close. Let's at least get the front. The sides I can kind of fudge a little bit more. Because it's not as important, you know? Let's see what I can do here. Yikes. I think my husband's waking up. All right, I think I'm just gonna have to stop there. I mean, I used every drop of that lighter blue that I had left. And it's not quite there, but it's just gonna have to be good enough for now. Oh my god, what the hell was that about? Jesus. You're being recorded. God. Lord. She couldn't stand it.
Oh my god, I woke up on myself.
Alright, y'all. It is, in fact, my bedtime. I'm gonna go back to this Pool Paradise track. Where is that? Where was that? There it is. This is really good. So I'm gonna let that ride out, and I'm gonna go to bed. I don't think I'm gonna raid anybody. I think I'm just gonna head out. I know Allie's still on doing Goose Goose Duck, but it's too late for me to do all that. And if I raid, they might want me to join, and I don't want to join because it's too late. I gotta go to bed. But if y'all want, yeah, I'm just going to bed. I can't stay up. This is coming along nicely, though. It's pretty. I like the colors so far. It's working for me. A lot of the colors moving forward are gonna be more in this like very. I'm gonna go more subdued. So a lot more pastels down here. There will be pops of color and stuff down at the bottom. I'm not sure what all the puppies are gonna be yet. But I'll figure that out as I go. Thanks for being here. I'm just gonna go to thanks for watching screen and let this track ride out. And yeah, you may see me tomorrow night for more painting. If I'm likely to stream next week, it is tomorrow night. Maybe Friday night. Highly, I don't think I've streamed on a Friday night in like 3 or 4 months, but I always say I might. I usually don't. And Saturday night. So I'll be doing more painting Saturday night for sure. Highly likely tomorrow night if I have the energy. I should, since I know I'll have like Monday off too. I should feel like I'll probably feel slightly energized just knowing that. So look for me tomorrow night if you're around. If not, look for me on Saturday next week. Thanks for hanging out. Mwah. Mwah. Sleep tight, sweet dreams, so long. And I'll see you later. Bye.